Hello and welcome to another DemonStarCraft commentary. Today's commentary will be between Zeus, the orange Terran, and Newport, the green Protoss. The map is Xel'Naga Cavern, and two-player map. Never really played on it that I know of. No, doesn't look familiar at all. So I have yet to play on this map, so I will let you know if I think it's any fun. Seems pretty straightforward. Got your high-emits evenly distributed, so that way you have to destroy the destructible debris. Normal entrance ramp, nothing too wide like a scrap station. We have our first probe out for Newport, going to scout out to see what the Terran is up to. We have the pylon down for Newport, and he is chrono boosting his next two probes. The supply depot just finishing for Zeus, with another SCV being trained. The probe is in Zeus's base, and they are kind of running around in circles dancing. He was trying to block the barracks going down, but was unsuccessful about that. Don't know what exactly they were talking about. My best guess is that maybe Newport was starting to lag, or Zeus was starting to lag and Newport was trying to spam him out. We have the refinery going down for Zeus, the Terran. We see this is a relatively fast gas. It is at 15 supply, and we have a pylon being constructed in front where the reactor and or tech lab would go down. So he is trying to delay any action by that. And dancing around some more. Another supply depot going down for Zeus. Gateway down for Newport, as well as a cybernetics core is currently building, or warping in. He is at 19 supply, and is also getting another pylon in a more remote area, so we may see some hidden tech here to avoid scans. The wall-off looks complete, and so the probe is stuck inside the base with two Marines chasing after it. But the wall-off had to be moved to get the tech lab down. So we do have a tech lab that has gone down, and the probe may not get away. He will die right there. And the two Marines are going to take out the pylon that Newport put into Zeus's base. Tech lab is done for the barracks, and is researching concussive shells, so we are going to see some Marine and Marauders coming along. Another supply depot going down for Zeus. First Stalker is out for Newport, and it is focusing on that SCV and killing it. Let's check out our incomes here. We're pretty even. Zeus at 19 harvesters and Newport at 22. So Newport has a slight advantage at the moment. We do have two Marines and one Marauder moving out. Looks like they're going to do a very early push. Maybe push, maybe just harass. We will see. We also have another Marine and Marauder coming down the pipe. The Stalker just ran by the three, and they turned around and decided to run back. So we got two Stalkers seemingly aimlessly wandering here in the top left, and the Marines and Marauders are now coming in the Newport space and engaging the newly completed Stalker, and they are going to take out at least one or two, both of these Stalkers. They got one, and he is having good micro with those Stalkers, or with the Marines and Marauders. Two more Marines have shown up. Sorry, another Marine and a Marauder. So we're going to see how this battle can go. He's down to two Marines and one Marauder. The Marauder does have slow, so he does have his concussive shells researched. Another Marauder showing up with another Marine. So we're two Marauders, two Marines that are still pushing in on Newport's base, with the warp gates finishing for Newport, warping in two more Stalkers. So we're going to have some interesting pretty constant action, it seems, here. Microwing back and forth, in and out. The Marines and Marauders have backed out for the moment, waiting for some more reinforcements, which there is just a lovely little line. Are they just rallied there? Yes, they are. Everything is just rallied. We have 3 barracks producing Marines, and 1 barrack producing Marauders. Barracks producing Marauders, and they're running off 1 gas. We will see if this is an attempt to end this game quickly. We have the Stalkers blocking the ramp, and the Marauders trying to focus them down, but not working too well. They've gotten down to 3, but more are warping in. We have a 4th gateway going down for Newport, and the Stalkers have successfully pushed it back, and they are returning to their base. Zeus does have an expansion going down at the 10 o'clock position, rather far away from his base, so he's kind of going to see if he can hide that. Also, there is a proxy pylon here for Newport, near Zeus's base, which he will start warping in reinforcements right now to start pushing back. This should give away the fact that there is a proxy pylon, and the Marines and Marauders are outnumbered. 4 Zealots, and they will walk up into the base. We got some more Marines and Marauders being trained. The SCVs are coming in here to take damage and push them back, and it looks like yes, all of these Stalkers will fall with not too many Harvesters lost. Zeus still has 4 more Harvesters than Newport. So thus far, it's been a pretty interesting game. We have our lone Marine sitting down here. 4 whip crates, all chrono boosted, and they are warping in Zealots and Sentries. So we will probably see some force field play. I can see them trying to force field right around this area here. And the SCV will see this force right here, and he will make it by this force. And does he give away the fact that he might have an expansion? It does not seem that way. They are going towards the main. So we have 6 Zealots, 2 Sentries, and a Stalker. With this Marine and Marauders, they have finished completing reactors or tech labs on all 4 barracks. So this is going to be a very Marauder heavy build. Three more Stalkers warping in for Newport to ward away that lone Marine. And Zeus has got his expansion up and saturated with mules. And 2 SCVs, as he's currently building SCVs. He already has his orbital command up at both bases. Anything new for Newport? No, we have a Twilight Council coming down, so we will probably see charge lots and blink. The stemmed up Marauders are having a heyday with those Zealots, and they are going to push back this attack at Zeus's front door. And looks like they may take the counterattack and just take it right back. So Newport needs to, I would say, warp in a couple of sentries to make sure that he can force field his ramp to keep all of this nasty army out, because this is almost exclusively Marauders. So we have about 12 Marauders here. Let's look at the army tab. Not the army tab, units. An engagement at Newport's front door. Not going too successfully for Newport. The stemmed up Marauders are dishing out a lot of damage. How much life do they? They do not have much life left. They are all in the orange or red, so a few shots from each Stalker should take them out. The pylon powering all 4 warp gates and the Twilight Council has gone down, and they are unpowered. This could be very bad, especially for Newport, who is only running off of 1 base. More Marauders coming down. And I think this is probably it. They cannot get another pylon up. The probes come out to try and fight these Marauders, and they do end up taking down all the Marauders in the base. But they have taken quite a hit production-wise, down to 27 harvesters. The pylon that is being built is under assault from more marauders. And the probes come out to fight again. And this is not going to work. Zeus getting his natural expansion, but it doesn't look like it'll make much of a difference. Having some lovely banter here. And the marauders are coming in to clean up the rest of this space. So, generally speaking, it seems as though we had an abuse of marauders, and he had 2 more barracks coming down, so for a total of 6, with an engineering bay, although he was not doing any research as to any upgrades. Never did find this proxy pylon, and had his natural expansion down, so even if he had managed to fend off this attack, he still would have been very far behind. I still think he should have gone with a sentry to block off his ramp, because he could have at least had a chance to warp in some more units there. Well, thank you very much for watching. This is DemonStarCraft. That's about that. So, come again, subscribe, let me know anything you like, don't like. Have a good night.